Okay, and I'm recording. So yeah, get out a notebook, but if you can't jot something down, then you can always go back and rewatch it. I'll post it in our group as soon as I get done. Okay, so first thing is welcome to the team. I'm not sure if we have any newbies on. I see a lot of faces that I've seen a couple of times. So anyway, first off, welcome to the team. And hopefully you've been added to our team page, which is our Jesse's Diamond Deep. What is it called? I just call it Diamond Divas. Jesse's Diamond Wrap Divas is the name of the group. So that is where you're going to go to get most of your information. That is going to be like your best friend between the Facebook group, and then I'm sure you got added to a team chat. That also is going to be your best friend. Hang on, let me turn off this volume because they are killing me. Okay, sorry, my computer kept dinging on me. So you're going to be added to, if you haven't already, the Jesse's Diamond Wrap Divas. That is your team page. You can go there to answer any questions that you might have, whether it's related to a product or anything like that. That's going to be kind of your go-to. Up at the very top of it, there's a search bar. You can always, if you have a question about how to post, or if you're looking for before and after pictures, or if you're looking for how to take advantage of your wrap rewards, you can always type in, you can search certain words up at the top, and any post that has ever been posted in the group will come up. Any post that's ever had those words in it will definitely show up. So that's a good way for you guys to get information on your own. That way that you're not having to constantly ask somebody, which we don't mind answering questions at all. Don't think that at all. But sometimes you need something and it's easier if you can just find it yourself. So anyway, you can always use that. After you sign up, you created a website, and it is whatever, it's a replicated website from the company. Everybody has the same website. I most of the time just tell everybody to use their name, because it's not like people are going to go to like Google or anything and really try to search your website. You're going to actually give them your website for them to go and order. So your website is whatever name you created, .myitworks.com. You can go to that website to log in to get to your back office, or you can actually go to, it's called esuite.myitworks.com, and that is a way to get into your back office. And in your back office, that's where you're going to see all of your loyal customers that you sign up are going to be under the report section in there. If you need to submit a ticket to customer service, you have a question or you have an issue that needs to be fixed and you don't have time to call or whatever, then you can submit a ticket to customer service and they'll answer it right in there. What else do you do in your eSuite? There's a chart. Once you start promoting, you can use that in your eSuite. There's tons of different stuff. There's also a training tab. It's just a U up at the corner. That is where your eSuite training is. So you can definitely go through those videos as well. So that is just yours. The website that you would send to your potential customers or somebody that's trying to sign up as a distributor would be whatever replicated website is yours, yourname.myitworks.com. That's where they would go to sign up. So just some initials or some like abbreviations that we use that you guys might you're going to hear kind of bouncing around whenever we start talking about stuff. So LC stands for loyal customer. DT stands for distributor. BV stands for bonus volume. So each product is assigned, it's kind of like a point system. So each product is assigned a certain bonus volume, and that's how we get paid. So like just an example, the wraps are $59, but they're 54 BV. So that's what that stands for. So if you hear us say BV, it stands for bonus volume. It's the volume of that product, not the dollar amount, but the volume. Now some products are dollar for volume. Those numbers are the same. Like most of our supplements and the skin line, a lot of them are dollar for your point or whatever. Next is PBV. This is your personal bonus volume. So that's going to be any orders that you've placed or an auto ship that you've ran, plus any loyal customers or distributors that are directly under you. That is called personal bonus volume. GV is called group volume, and that is your PBV plus anybody that is under you, whether it's a loyal customer that's under another distributor that you had enrolled or whatever. That is all considered your group volume. That's what GV stands for. So your first goal whenever you sign up is to gather your first 4 loyal customers. They get wholesale pricing just like we do. That's one of the perks of, them signing up as a loyal customer. Basically, how I explain it is a loyal customer is kind of like if you were to go to the gym or go to Costco and you pay a yearly membership or a monthly membership or whatever, where we actually offer for our members to join free without paying that $50 membership fee, as long as they agree to 3 months of consecutive orders. So it can be anything. They can order the wraps 1 month and then fat fighters the next month and then go back to the wraps, or it can be 3 different products each month. It doesn't really matter. It just has to be one product, just a single product a month for those first 3 months. After those, well, I'm not going to go into shipping because I think that's changed a little bit. After 6 months of consecutive auto ship, so say the customer, you sign up a loyal customer and they ordered, their 3 months and then they want to cancel their auto ship. Well, that's perfectly fine. They can always go back in and order at any point in time. They're forever a loyal customer, so they don't ever have to pay like a yearly membership fee or anything like that. They log in, and place an order, and they still have your distributor discount. If they continue to run their auto ship to 6 months, they get $50 in perk points. That's basically like a $50 shopping spree for them. So I definitely like to remind my customers, once they start getting to that 3rd month, that 2nd or 3rd month, that they have, they can take advantage of the $50 or the 50 perk points after they've ran their 6th auto ship. After a year of them doing that, it's 150 perk points. So those are definitely, perks of being a loyal customer. Also, in those first 3 months, they earn 10% back of their order in perk points. So they will earn that plus, if they go to their 6-month mark, they'll have the $50 plus 10% of whatever they had previously already ordered. So that's definitely something great, that, a perk of being a loyal customer. Yeah, so don't go into, sorry, I'm looking at notes as I'm doing this. Don't go into a whole lot of detail whenever I'm talking to potential loyals. I definitely don't say, like, after 6 months you have 150, you'll get 150 in perk points. After a year you'll have, or 50 in perk points, and then after a year you'll have the 150. I don't go into a whole lot of detail. Don't answer questions that are not asked. That's always kind of like my go-to. Just keep it short and sweet whenever you explain it to them. I normally say a loyal customer is just somebody that agrees to 3 months of order of any product. It can be different products or it can be the same product. You'll get my discounted price. And after the 3 months, you're forever a loyal and can always get my discounted price for you for any one-time order. So definitely, keep it short and sweet whenever you're talking to them, because you don't want to overwhelm them with, all these different options or all these different perks or whatever. But if they start asking you questions, then yeah, you can go into more detail. But normally in the beginning, you don't want to overwhelm somebody that you're just talking to. So one way that we get paid, so we get paid 3 different ways. You can make wrap cash. That is any wraps that you have on hand. You can sell those to individuals in person. We're not allowed to sell them, collect money from PayPal or anything like that and then ship the wraps. If you're selling wraps offhand, then it definitely has to be in cash and it has to be in person. You can't, like I said, you can't accept money for a wrap that you have to ship to somebody. So that's one compliance thing that I think a lot of people get kind of confused on in the beginning because they think that they can, ship them. So anyway, so you can make wrap cash. So you, like I said, any wraps that you sell, that is cash that goes straight back into your pocket. We also get paid commissions, which you will get anywhere from 2 to 15 or 17% on, everybody's order that is directly under you. So that, and then we also get paid bonuses. We get, one is called our Fast Start bonus. That is where if you enroll a distributor and you help them or they get to loyal customers and become commission qualified, then you will make $100 cash in your pocket. And those bonuses are paid out every Friday. So normally, if they get that second loyal customer, normally it's like the way the scale's set up, it's normally like 2 weeks after that you'll get that $100. But those are paid out on Fridays. A lot of times we get them on Thursdays, so we like that because it gets paid early. But definitely those Fast Start bonuses are supposed to be paid out every Friday. So that is for enrolling new teammates. Now, then another way, another bonus that we have, normally we have our Ruby bonus, which is great, which this week, whenever we go to conference, I'm all screwed up with dates. This week, whenever we go to conference, they're supposed to be announcing new bonuses. We have no idea what they are, so just be prepared whenever, Friday and Saturday, whenever they're announced. Just be on the lookout. I'm sure we'll post it in the Diva group. It'll probably be in the chat groups, what those new bonuses are for the different ranks. So I don't want to go into a whole lot of detail on that just because we don't know what exactly they are, but just know that those will be announced this Friday or Saturday. So be prepared. And we'll definitely let you know, like I said, through either the Facebook group or through the chat group, or probably both actually. Another way is we get wrap rewards. So for every 2 loyal customers that you enroll, you get what's called a wrap reward. And that is where you can order a box of wraps, whether it's the body wraps or our facial wraps, for $25 a box. So you can, use that wrap reward, pay $25. I think shipping's free. And then whenever you get that box, you can sell those 4 wraps for, if you're in the US, then they're $25 a piece. And so you can potentially pocket $75 cash, and that's your wrap cash. So that's a great way, that we get paid from those wrap rewards. So now that we're talking about money, commission qualified. So there's 2 ways each month for us to be commission qualified. You can either run an 80 BV auto ship, which is your bonus volume. Like I was saying a few minutes ago, the difference between, your dollar amount. Oh, we don't know, Shannon. We'll find out more at conference what the bonuses are and, who they'll pertain to or whatever. Okay, so back on being commission qualified. So there's 2 ways. So you can either run an 80 BV auto ship, where it's just a one-time order. That is for you to go in the other room right now. Sorry. Got distracted.
Love you.
I love you too. Get out. I'm serious. Do y'all want to see me really get on a job? Because I'm about to.
She already has.
Sorry. So your 80 BV auto ship, that is products that you can either turn around and sell. So you can sell products for retail price, or you can use those products. And that's what I personally do. One of the best ways to, sell a product is to show them your own testimony, to show them your wrap results or your results with hair, skin, nails, anything like that, stretch marketing, whatever it is. Just having your own personal results to show people is huge. So that's what I use that 80 BV auto ship for. You can get like a box of wraps and then a box of greens. That's over your 80 BV. So you can potentially sell those wraps, make your money back for what it would cost you for your auto ship, and then use those greens, and have your own testimony on that. or whatever you wanted to do. You could do there's different ways for you to do that so that you're not having to come out of pocket for that money, or, at least paying for it and then making your money right back on it. But I definitely do that every month because being a product of the product is, great for your business. The second way that you can be commission qualified each month is to have 150 PBV. Again, PBV is your personal bonus volume. That is, any orders that you've placed, any orders that your loyal customers have placed that are directly under you. And you can see in your eSuite, you can always see what that volume is in the report section. That very first report, I think it's Organizational Explorer, it'll say like PBV and GB, so you can see what those are. So that is how you become commission qualified, is those two ways, either your ADBV auto ship or your 150 PBV. That's your customer sales and all of that kind of stuff. We get paid commissions on the 15th of the month, normally between like the 5th and the 8th, sometimes all the way to the 10th. It just depends. They will post our preliminary commissions in our eSuite. So if you log into the eSuite, and then up at the top, it'll say, there's a tab that says commissions. And yes, retail customers BV counts for your PBV and your group volume. So it's the same. Sorry, I had a question pop up. That's all I was answering. So in your eSuite under commissions, from the 5th to the 10th, basically, you can kind of look if they will post your preliminary commissions. That'll be, kind of a glimpse of what you're going to be getting paid on the 15th. You're welcome, Shannon. So you can take a glimpse of your check, and that's where, you can, if you notice something that you have a question on, or, you think that your check is short, or whatever the situation may be. I'm not the person to ask about commissions and how to calculate your paycheck exactly. I just do the work and get paid. I'm that kind of girl. But if you have questions, I'll definitely, if you come to me or any other leader, we will definitely figure it out together and get your questions answered. But so from the 5th to the 10th, whatever, they'll post them. You can go in and look at them, and that, again, you'll actually get paid on the 15th, but they show your preliminary commissions then. So once you get paid, your money will actually go into an account. It's called myitworkspay.com. And if you haven't gotten an email yet, then you can always go to this website and click the link right underneath where you're supposed to log in that says, I think it says like resend confirmation email. Click that, and then you'll enter your email address that's, associated with your account, and it will send you a new email to reactivate your account. So when we get paid on the 15th, our money goes into our pay portal. Then you can either order a It Works debit card, which you have to pay the shipping on it, which I think is like $3.75 or something like that. So once you have money into your pay portal, then you can order your debit card, and you can have your money transferred and put onto your debit card, or you can transfer your money. You can link a bank account, and you can transfer your money into your bank account, whichever way you prefer. I personally have the debit card and the bank account. Whenever I'm out and about running errands, I like to use my debit card if we're going out to eat or like to the grocery store or whatever. I'll use if I have to hand my debit card to somebody, then I use my It Works debit card. That way that kind of opens up conversation. It's a conversation starter. If they see it, they'll be like, oh, what is It Works? And so then you can kind of explain to them about that. So that's just how I do it. Like I said, you can do both ways, one of the two ways, whatever you would like. So like I said earlier, your goal is to get your first 4 loyal customers. So if you recently just signed up and have not started posting yet on social media, start posting. Get with the person that enrolled you, and they can help you with, a sample post or, anything like that. But basically you want to post on social media 3 times a day. Well, following the 3-3 rule, sorry. You want to post a before and after, morning, noon, and night, and then a lifestyle post, morning, noon, and night. And the reason that, hang on, debit card is amazing because the app shows your card's current balance. Yeah. So posting using the 3-3 rule, morning, noon, and night, you want to do your before and after and your lifestyle, simply because the way that Facebook is set up, and now Instagram as well, your post is not being shown to everybody every time that you post on social media. So that's the importance of posting more frequently. I think the statistic was like your post is only shown to like 11% of your actual friends on Facebook. So, and also people are different on Facebook at different times of the day. Some people get on in the morning before they get up and get dressed for work. Some people will get on whenever they're on their lunch break. Some people are on it all day long when they're not supposed to. Some people are on it at night after they get kiddos settled for bed, or they get home from, school if they're a student, or whatever the situation may be. You just never know. So that's why you want to post throughout the day. Spread them out. Follow your 3-3 rule. That is your 3 before and after, or your product post. And with the before and after pictures, they really started cracking down on us using compliant pictures. And I know Amy's on here and Stacy's on here. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong with this, but thanks, Amy. I think it's okay if you post your personal results. You just can't share somebody else's personal results unless it is corporate approved, meaning it's in the little black or green template that It Works has, that they have seen these before and after pictures and they have approved them and said, yes, these are legit, or no, these are not. Do y'all know, or do y'all not know? Anybody Amy's giving me a thumbs up, so I guess I'm good. If not, we'll find out real fast. But yeah. Yes, Jordan, Shannon, you can definitely, I think you can post yours. You just can't share somebody else's that is not in the It Works before and after template. So definitely make sure that you're using compliant pictures, because they can come down on you. I don't want to scare anybody and freak anybody out, but I have had teammates that they have actually disabled their account until they took down those pictures. Compliance messaged them until they took down those pictures. So definitely make sure that you're using compliant pictures. There are some in the Jesse's Diamond Wrap Divas group. There's a Facebook page, It Works Global Facebook page. There's before and after pictures there. Also, they have a Pinterest page, which I recently have started going to because it seems like the same ones keep floating around Facebook. And on Pinterest, there's tons of them that are on there that you can use, some that I've never seen before. So definitely, those are 3 places that you can go yourself to find before and after pictures. You can always go to your upline or to your leader, whoever enrolled you, and they can help you with finding before and after pictures, that sort of way. Also, if you're in a group chat, if you click up at the top on the phone, if you click up at the top, or on an iPhone, I'm not sure about Androids, but if you click the name of the chat, like the title of the chat up at the top, and then scroll up, like scroll down or whatever, swipe your finger up, scroll down, all of the pictures that have been posted in that chat are down there, so you can scroll through that way and find if anybody's ever posted a before and after picture in there. That's, another way. Amy, I see your boys. Tell them I said hey. Sound like mine. So make sure that you're using compliant pictures, and you're following your 3-3 rule, your 3 product posts and your 3 lifestyle posts. Your lifestyle post can be anything with you, either, a picture of you and your kiddos sitting on the couch watching TV, and you're on your phone and you're messaging with somebody, that may be interested in making some extra money and joining your team, or, anything like that. Definitely sharing your story is great. That's a great way to draw people in for lifestyle posts. If you say, and even if you've just started, then you're kind of like, okay, well, I don't really have a story because I just joined. Share with people about why you joined and what you're going to get, what you're hoping to get out of It Works. Like why you joined. If you joined to pay off your car, or to pay off a credit card bill, or just to go get your nails done, whatever it is, like, you just share about those simple things, because that's what you want. You want people to be able to connect with you, and when they can relate with you and connect with you that way, then that's going to make them more apt to want to join you in this adventure, in this journey, and join your team. So that's kind of about posting, but you definitely want to, like I said, follow your 3-3 rule. I cannot stress that enough. If you recently joined and have not gotten your kit yet, do not wait for your kit. There is absolutely nothing special in that kit. You get the same box of wraps that everybody else gets. Some people, I don't know, are they even given the defining gel anymore, or is it just the $20 credit? Yeah, that's what I thought. So you get your $20 credit, but do not wait on that kit. The magic that's going to happen is within you. Jumping into this business, watching YouTube videos. You can go and ask your leader, who are the top 10 income earners for the company, or research it yourself. You can always go to Google and type in, top income earners for It Works Global, and follow those people on Facebook, search them on YouTube, watch their training videos. Jessie has some training videos on her. Well, I think she does. Amy has some on hers. A lot of the leaders in this group have training videos on their YouTube, but YouTube has been one of the best training tools that I used whenever I first got started. I just watched a buttload of YouTube videos and figured out, how to post, what's the right way to post, how to talk to people, because you don't want to word vomit whenever you're talking to potentials. All of that stuff is all on YouTube. So definitely, like I said, do not wait for your kit to come in, jump right into it, because the faster you jump into it, the quicker you're going to start making money. The longer that you postpone it and kind of procrastinate about it, and my kit came in, but I'm not going to open it, I'm not going to mess with it, like it just kind of sits in the corner and you just ignore it, it's not going to build your paycheck. Like, you're not going to get anything from it. So if you want to make something of this, you definitely just want to jump in. You signed up for a reason. You signed up because you wanted to make extra money, or you wanted, the freedoms that, this business has given all of us. And you're definitely not going to get that if you don't start working. So definitely start posting. You can message your enroller, message me, message Jessie, message, anybody in the business, and we will definitely help you get started with posting and stuff like that. I know I started rambling there for a second. Okay, so to get your first 4 loyal customers, you definitely want to start posting. But another way that you can get 4 loyal customers is go to your website, and you can view where you can look at all of the products. Because if you don't have your product catalog yet, because you haven't gotten your kit in, then you can't do that. So if you have a kit, then you can look at your product catalog. If you don't, go to your website. And as you're going down, looking at all of the different products that we carry, start writing down names of people that you think may enjoy those products. If you have somebody that's a diabetic, say your dad is a diabetic or whatever, fat fighters are great for that. So you can write your dad's name down next to fat fighters and just call him and just say, hey Dad, I just started this amazing adventure. I just started a new business. I really need your support. Would you be willing to be a product model for me? It's only $25 a month and for 3 months, and you just give me a testimony, but I would really appreciate it if you could. My mind just went blank. I just went ADD looking at all the different screens, all the different people. Just ask him, just be upfront and say, would you be willing to do this for me? Would you be willing to, try these fat fighters for $25 a month for the 3 months? So as you go through, like I said, as you go through the product catalog, or as you go through your website and look at the different products, jot people's names that are down next to it. That way that you can go back and, if you have any questions on the products, then either ask in your chat group, asking the Diva group, or you can message your leader, whoever enrolled you, and they can definitely help you with any products. We also have, and I didn't say this before, but I should have, we have what's called a product coach, and it basically has like a bunch of questions on it that you can search. So if you're looking for, gluten-free products, you can go in there and search gluten-free, and it'll list all of the products that are gluten-free. If you have, because we get questions all the time, and I've been in the business for 2.5 years, and I still have to go to Product Coach daily to answer questions about products. So don't think that you have to know everything in order to be successful either, because that is far from the truth. You learn as you go. When people start asking you questions and you have to find the answer, then that's how you learn. That's how you're like, oh yeah, I had to answer that already. This is what it does. But Product Coach, that is itworksproductcoach.com. And save that website in your phone or wherever as well, because that is going to definitely be a great tool to help you learn the products. So as you're going through, if somebody, says, well, hey, is, Fat Fighters gluten-free, then you can come back and say, well, I'm not really sure, but let me find out, and then I'll get right back to you. Simple, easy. You don't have to know, like I said, you don't have to know every single thing about every product, before you start talking to people about them. You can always say, not really sure, but let me find out the answer, and I'll get right back with you. And that's whenever you look it up on Product Coach, or you message your enroller or whatever to get that. So that's about the products. Yes, so your first post that you do, if you haven't done one already, it can be very general. It can just be, hey, I just started this new adventure. Stay tuned. I'm really excited about this. And then, come back a couple of hours later or whatever and say that you started It Works and say why you started. Because if you put that out there, then it makes it more real for you, and it draws people in because they can connect with you on that level, that emotional level of why you started or whatever. So that's a great post for you to do in the beginning. If you're still too nervous and don't want to post on Facebook and Instagram on why you started this business, then we can give you another post that kind of asks for different product testers and has like a list of a couple of different products. That's another great way, to kind of introduce yourself into Facebook as an It Works distributor. But you definitely want to get those 4 loyal customers. You have to get those within your first 30 days. A lot of people, if you can get them within your first 72 hours or 1 week or whatever, that is like awesome. But you have to get your first 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days. Oh, look at him. In order to be bonus eligible. So you have to have those 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days in order for any bonus that they put out, whether it's if they come out with a ruby bonus or an emerald bonus or a diamond bonus, whatever it is, you have to have those 4 loyal customers. So that is your first goal. Step 1, we follow 3 simple steps. Step 1 is joining the business and being commission qualified each month. And I already talked about that. Your second step is to gather your first 4 loyal customers. And then the third step is, finding 3 friends that want to join you and teach them to do the same exact thing. So those steps are definitely 1, 2, and 3 for a reason. Definitely make sure that you get those first 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days in order for you to be eligible for those bonuses. So ways that you can grow your market, and I feel like I'm rambling now. Growing your market. If you spend about 20 minutes a day on growing your market, then you'll always be putting new people into your network. That way that, once you've used up your warm market, once you've used up all of your close family and friends, then, you have more people out there than just them. That's the great thing about social media, is we can reach different people all over the world that, we may not ever be able to see in person. So if you spend normally about 20 minutes a day is really all that it takes. You can either find friends of friends and add them on Facebook, or, followers of other followers on Instagram. But you definitely want to, maybe it's a friend of somebody that you went to a bachelorette party, or you went to a birthday party and, you saw somebody there or whatever, but you weren't friends with them before. Add them on Facebook. That could be a potential, loyal customer or distributor down the road. Another way to find new people is by groups. And the way that you do that is by joining a group, whether it's a hobby or like a mom group, or if you're into fashion or makeup or whatever, if you're into, horses, or if you're into basketball or whatever it is, find a group that you enjoy, things that you're interested in, join that group, and then make friends. That's all you have to do. Post in the group, and then whenever people comment on your post, either ask a question or, give a suggestion or whatever it is. Whenever people comment, send them a friend request. And then whenever, that's another way for you to connect with them. And then you have something in common. So it's not awkward because you're not like not knowing this person at all on Facebook. But definitely, adding friends of friends or like old family members that you may not have added before because they were really distant. Well, go ahead and go add them now because you never know what might happen there. And then group pages. Like I said, go in there and post about, once a day or something. Don't blow the group up because then they'll probably kick you out if they think that you're just bombarding it. But find some interest that you have and join some groups that way, and you can do it that way. On Instagram, you can search different hashtags, you can search locations, you can search different usernames and like go to their followers and start following their followers. On Instagram, don't be shocked if you have to follow like 500 people to get like 250 following you back. Like that's just kind of the ratio of how it goes. But definitely whenever you start following people on Instagram, make sure that you're unfollowing the people that are not following you back like after a week or so, because you don't want to be following like 5,000 people and only have 500 follow you back. It just looks weird. It looks creepy. You don't want that. That does not look good on an Instagram page. So there's different apps for, to find people that are not following you back. You can download those, just search those on your phone or whatever. Social media presence. So you want your social media, you want your Instagram and your Facebook to be not professional, but you don't want it to be like totally political or totally whatever. You want it to be kind of generic. Like you want it to have your own personality, but you don't want to be negative. People don't want to join people that are negative. You join this business because of, somebody else that was excited and not negative. So you don't want to post anything negative on Facebook or Instagram. You don't want to, badmouth people or, anything like that, like drama. Like just keep that off of it. You don't need to air your dirty laundry on Facebook. You shouldn't do that even if you aren't in this business. But that's definitely something that you want to stay away from. You want to make it funny, and you want to make it uplifting because you want to draw people in. You don't want to scare people off. So always kind of think of that whenever you're posting something that's not AWorks related. Social media is now kind of your storefront. If you're not posting, then people don't know that you're open for business. And then if you are open for business and you're posting, it works. But then, you post a before and after picture and you're so excited about those results. And then 5 minutes later, you're talking about baby daddy drama or whatever the situation may be. You don't want to do that because that might scare that potential off. You want to make sure that your profile picture is a good picture of you. People want to see who they're dealing with. You can have your kids in it. I have a profile picture and it's me and my 4 kids and my husband, but you definitely just want to make sure that it's not like a picture of your dog or, of just your kids. Like people want to see who they're engaging with. They want to see who they're working with. So definitely you want to have your profile pic, seem somewhat professional, at least an attractive picture of yourself. Again, your Facebook and your Instagram is your storefront now if you're working social media. So whenever you post something or whenever you're looking at your page, kind of think to yourself, would you follow that person or would you want to be in business with that person? And if the answer is no, then, just go ahead and delete those posts that, you probably aren't too attracted to. Just definitely keep it positive and stick with it. And this business has been amazing for me and my family. And I have no doubt that if you put in the effort and you follow our tips that we post in the Diva group all the time or in the chat groups and, different stuff that we have set in place that, the leaders have before us have done. And we've, what works and what doesn't work, we, don't want you to have to follow and make the same mistakes that we've made in the past or whatever the situation may be. So as long as you're, willing to put forth the effort and following these steps, then, you can be as successful as you want in this business. You can work it part-time and just, make hobby type money, or you can work it full-time and, retire yourself from your job. So, whatever you want, whatever you put into this business is what you're going to get out of it. So with that, I'm going to open it up if anybody has any questions. Looking at the chat real fast. I don't see anything in here. But you can unmute yourself if you have a question, if anybody has a question. Anybody?
So one question that I have is, what happens if we don't get our first 4 loyals in our first month?
So I know with the Ruby bonus, the way that it was set up was in order to be eligible for the Ruby bonus, you had to get your first 4 loyals within your first 30 days. With the diamond and above bonuses, I know that you just had to have 4 qualified loyals. It didn't have to be in your first 30 days. So with every bonus, it's different. That's why we just push, to get your first 4 loyals as soon as you can in those first 30 days. That way you don't ever have to worry about
that. Hey, Britt?
Yeah.
Okay. So something that someone had mentioned about. So say 1, 2, 3. So to jump to Ruby, you need a minimum of 3 DTs. 3 DTs, 4 DTs, and then you have so many people under them because then they're a qualified leg, yada, yada. But what happens if you quickly sign all these DTs and then they back out, they don't want to do it anymore? So what do you turn into? So if I am not necessarily boxed in for Ruby or close enough or something and then they drop out, what happens to us? What happens?
Well, I mean, we're always constantly rebuilding in the business. So for Ruby, you need 3 distributors underneath you. And then out of those 3, one of them needs 2 distributors. And, if somebody quits, as long as they don't cancel their distributorship, if they just turn off their auto ship, then, you can still use that box and fill it with loyal customers. Like you can move loyal customers. So yeah, it's case by case scenario. So once we get into that situation, talk with your upline, talk with the person that enrolled you or, the person above them or whatever. And just kind of go from there. Cause it's too hard to say like a black and white answer because every situation is different.
Thanks. I think it was mostly because I have 1 or 2 girlfriends that'll say, I'll help you right now if you want to get to the next level before your conference, but really it's not something I really want to do. So you don't want to kind of ask them and then they're going to back out and then you don't actually qualify for a bonus once they announce it at one conference. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, if they're not going to work the business, personally, I wouldn't sign anybody that doesn't want to work. It just doesn't make sense in the long run for you to sign somebody up that's not willing to work. So like in your case, Shannon, you wouldn't have to have anybody, your 2 friends or whatever, you wouldn't have to have them sign up before conference. Maybe after conference, they would decide that they wanted to join the business. And if they wanted to join, they could sign up. And as long as they didn't cancel their distributorship, you can actually still use them as a distributor. But obviously, if they're not working, they're not signing loyals, or they're not filling the volume, you would have to fill that volume for them.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, yes, sorry. So Stacy messaged in the chat. She said that everybody wants to keep 4 loyals even if they're not in their first 30 days because they won't be eligible for any bonuses. So in the VIP group, Jesse has said that there's a lot of talk going around about you need 4 loyal customers in order to qualify for bonuses this year. So your first 4 loyals that you sign in 2017, you definitely want to keep those first 4 under you. Like, don't move them to anybody because the word is that's going around, it's not official, but the word is going around that you're going to have those 4 loyal customers in 2017 in order to qualify for bonuses this year. So, does anybody else have any questions? If not, I want everybody to cheese so I can take a screenshot. And even if you have your name up, please let me see your pretty face so I don't have a bunch of names popping up on Facebook.
Brittany,
Yes.
does that mean that you had to have gotten them in 2017, or you have them coming into 2017 that will still count?
From what they're saying is you want 4 new loyals in 2017.
4 new loyals. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, everybody say cheese.
Cheese.
I think I did it. Okay. Now how do I save this? Okay, awesome. Thank you guys. If nobody has any questions, if anybody has any questions, feel free to chime in or message me after or in the Diva group or whatever, and we can definitely help you guys out.
Bye.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.